Had a second monitor come through really low. Oh, lovely. Desert world. Stellaris is a rather slow game, as we both know.
Situation log updated.
Really, that didn't help enough.
Research complete. System survey complete.
The leaders screen provides an overview of our leaders and lets us hire, dismiss, and manage them.
We get nobody new at the moment. I'm not worried about.
Research complete.
Enjoy. Continental.
Anomaly found.
2 out of 3. Ugh.
Research complete.
In the Fleet Manager, we can create templates for our military fleets. As our fleets grow in size, these templates make it easier to quickly order replacements for...
Right, you stupid annoyance. It's 9 o'clock his time. Looks like I may have a cutoff here. Right at Alpha Centauri.
This is our system's starbase. These upgradable stations mark star system ownership and are most often tasked with producing all types of ships.
That hurt. AU scientist.
Blocker cleared.
System survey complete.
Another 54 months for the next one.
System survey complete.
Ooh, okay.
Construction complete. Research complete.
What's up, Raider?
Hey,
Thought Buster was broadcasting.
I'm broadcasting actually.
Oh,
Anomaly found.
you doing Twitch streams now?
I am. My own channel.
Uh-huh. Sorry to interrupt your stream.
Oh no. Be my guest. I'll put you in the. You can go to the show chat. I'll direct you to it. I don't have any text set up, but you can watch. It's finally got it working.
Nice.
I'm running Stellaris.
Sure, I'll take a look while I'm
What's
updating. I said I'll take a look while I'm updating.
Yep. I mean, we can play it a little bit later. I mean, which is fine. I'm still trying to get everything all ironed out on this streaming stuff. But I want to know what you think so far as the first legitimate stream with. Well, I don't have comments up, but hey, I got an actual stream running.
There you go. Got to start somewhere.
And being a kinesthetic,
System
I learned by
survey
doing
complete.
things as opposed to. Here's the textbook. Read it. Why would I want to do that?
Let me just fumble along until something happens.
Construction complete.
Matter of fact, my personal opinion is I think the first humans were actually kinesthetics. And we learned to do all of our
Research complete.
tools by trial and error. You know what I mean? The stone tools.
Had to start somewhere.
I mean, because certain stone tools break certain stones break certain ways, and become certain stone tools, and some of them cannot become stone tools. I don't know if you've ever tried to make stone
System
tools or not,
survey
but
complete.
they're not as easy as most people think they are.
Construction complete.
Believe it or not, I actually have. We had something when I was in grade school called the Early Man Unit, where we actually had to like set up shelters, build tools, all that other fun stuff.
Yeah, it's not as easy as most people think. It's actually quite difficult.
Yeah, it's a lot easier with like real twine and scissors to cut that twine. He's trying to do it like vines and stuff like that to hold a spear point onto a stick of wood. Not so easy.
The funny thing is you end up cutting the twine more often than your actual made twine, because you forgot to cut in the groove into the arrowhead before you actually made it. Then you realize, oh, I've actually got to shave an area into the arrowhead and shave a groove into the arrow to notch it in, and so that I can lock it in. And all these
Oh yeah, we did tons of things wrong.
all these little intricacies that you don't necessarily think at first, but then they begin, oh yeah, that just makes sense afterwards. My favorite is the hand axe.
Construction complete.
How come?
The
It's not
election
as
stream is
easy
where
as
we
most
decide
people
on
think
new
it is.
ruler for our empire.
It's gotta
Mining
be a
stations
stone
are
about
used
the
to
right
extract
size
the
to
minerals
literally
and
fit
strategic
in your
resources of the object they orbit.
And then you've got to be able, it's got to be the right type of rock to be able to shape, to break off, so that it can be sharpened at the right axis, so you can actually use it as an actual axe type cutting tool. And then there's the other one that becomes an actual stone axe, which is a different stone altogether. So, have you taken a look yet?
At the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching it now.
What do you think so far? Not bad? About the same as usual?
It's an interesting little program where you're spanning out into the galaxy. Yeah.
Yep, started off in the Sol system as Earth.
Is that like a? So what's the red? Is that like a neutral zone or something?
That
or
is
that's
my territory. Considered my territory. United Terran Alliance. And these are the functional ethics of my government. We're egalitarian. We are xenophiles, which means we're accepting of alien cultures and such. We'll accept refugees and so on and so forth. But we're also militaristic. Which means we're not going to be pushed over by just about any other easily. And then they've got other things called civics. We get bonuses for each one of these things that affect all, as you see me drag over all these things up top. Each one of these can get bonuses from these things on these and the individual leaders. We have government, we've got 3 leaders. As you saw, the president has his own set of values that affect it, as does the admiral. He's militant, which actually helps if he goes into military campaigns. Then we have the head of research, which is expansionist. Outpost building cost 5% less. Starbase influences cost 5% less. This one's for actual science. When we get into a specific science type, it costs 15% bonus for research speed and a 15% or 25% chance of getting an actual that type in our pool of items to research. And then the other one is Starbase module costs are 20% less, and that comes to this particular thing. These things are modules right here. 6 modules, and then 6 buildings on a Starbase. So, and I've moved it off my area.
Cool.
Each one of the little things underneath right here are resources. As you can see, there's a ring right here, which is basically trade. This gear is one type of science resource. The red gem is mineral resource, and the yellow electric bolt is energy resource, which is, for all intents and purposes, money. Then we'll eventually start getting unusual resources, which are these that I've got on this pull-down list: volatile motes, exotic gases, rare crystals, living metal, zero, dark matter, and nanites. Those come later on in the game and can be researched, and you can create some of them just by changing minerals into them, and some of them come naturally only, such as dark matter, zo, living metal, and nanites. The other three you can actually create using crystals. Society management, I'm on the discovery chain. I have yet to get this particular one. I should be able to get it in 22 months. And you can literally change where you're going with your traditions. My first tradition is discovery. And then you get an ascension perk, and that helps you out with other things as you go. I usually do technological ascension, which gives you a lot of it gives you a technology boost. Then I usually go with expansion, which gives you a colony boost, so you can go out and colonize faster. Which speaks to these globes right here, these three right here. This green one and these two red ones. This green one is one that I can colonize at an 80% colonization rate. It is.
Was that like a? Was that like a success rate?
Well, no, it's 89% colonizable. There are things that it's supposed to be 100%, but there are things that bring it down. Amenity usages bring us down, population upkeep brings it down, resources, jobs and all that brings it down. But it basically sits at an 80% because my main type is a continental type because I'm a human. This one over here is a desert world, which puts it at a 15%. And this one is a savanna world, which puts it at a 20%. Now there are things that usually my third or fourth is adaptability, which will change my ability to colonize worlds, which will make them more colonizable. So I can get those worlds that are hard to colonize. There are worlds out there that are called tomb worlds, which start out at 0% colonizable, and you can colonize them eventually. Either that or you create robots and have them colonize it. But as you can tell, it's still early in the game with how much stars I have to look forward to going.
Yeah, I figure you had some other Klingon empire out there somewhere.
Yeah, there's one other empire out there. Actually, there's at least two. One's called a Fallen Empire, and the other one's, which is an empire that had made its technology peaked, and now they're just sitting at where they were and just going, twiddle my thumbs, we don't care what you do, just don't bother us. But if you step out of line, we're going to crush you.
Nice.
Eventually you can get up to their level and beat the crap out of them, so it's one of those things you just shoot for. Technology, as you can see, the blue is a certain type of science. The green is let's see, blue is one type of science. All right, let's see, it's physics, society, and engineering are the three types, as you can see right here. And my head of research can affect this. Currently, she affects mostly down here in engineering. Currently, we're working on what is it? It is not a voidcraft. It is a minerals purification. I forget what type it is, but it's not a voidcraft type.
The species screen lists all types of nominally intelligent beings we have encountered.
Currently, we only know
We
of
can
our
toggle
species
to display
and
only citizens of our empire or
a
unknown
former
denizens
species
of the
that lived
galaxy.
before and is no longer in existence. As you can tell, with a population of 0.
Looks like an interesting game.
It can be. Sometimes it can be annoying.
The planets and sectors screen provides an overview of all
if it
our
gets a little
colonized
unwieldy, you
worlds,
can start
their pops, and their resource
sectoring off your
output.
planets and having it
As our
automatically
empire grows,
control the planets for you and managing your resources.
in the expansion planner,
This way you
we
can
find
actually
nearby
look at all
habitable
the planets
planets
that are
that may
out there
present
in
opportunities
a
for
list
colonization. We can build
and see how
colony ships
colonizable
and issue
they
them
are.
orders directly from this screen.
Mars is a 0. Proxima B is a 0. Procyon is a 15, and I don't even want to try. Rotanev is a 20. The only thing is Alpha Centauri 3 is at an 80. So the only thing we can currently colonize is at an 80%. Eventually we should be able to, because of this right here, this icon right here, we should be able to terraform both of these into whatever type of planet we want. More than likely the continental types. So it's got a lot of involved things you can do. I mean, you can play with how big your fleet is. Mine currently has 5 ships because I just don't have the mineral resources to build it up to my fleet limit of 20, and I don't feel the need to because, well, I don't see anybody out there to fight yet. And why waste the resources in maintenance? If you know what I mean?
Yep.
There's no contacts because there's nobody out
In the
there
contact screen, we see a detailed list of all the various empires we
because
have
otherwise you'd
encountered.
see all the
Their
other
opinions
players,
of us are visible at a
plus
glance,
also
and
any
we can
others
quickly
that
and
are
easily engage in diplomacy.
there are also ones that are below your tech level. They're not FTL capable. That fall on that list. You can also claim other people's empire, and then you can go into a market screen where you can buy and sell goods that you currently have. And so these are your resources up here to this point. This has to do with the empire size. This has to do with your population and population type. Currently, it doesn't say anything about the population type because, well, it's it's homogeneous because it's just humans right now. This has to do with 5 out of 6 possible leaders, and 3 of them are envoys, which are for figuring out any first contact situations. This deals with your star bases. I have only 1 right now, which is at home system at Sol. And this is the fleet. And this just gives you an overview of what you have out there. I have 2 science vessels, construction vessel, a fleet, and shipyards, and my planet. And that's the quick rundown of the game.
Well, my update is done, so I'm gonna drop into some Call of Duty, I think.
I think I'll call this done and over with. And go ahead and end the stream. It looks like OBS actually worked.